Now it's recording.
Darren, that wasn't that funny.
It was pretty funny.
All right.
It is perfect.
Why does Karl look like a Formula One broadcaster?
And we're here going through
Are you just jealous 'cause you
Giovinazzi
don't
through
have headphones, Darren?
10-3.
I am jealous.
Yeah. All right.
He's going through the barricade.
Boom, boom, boom. You have an intro?
No, I don't do any intro. I'm just like, hey, there's a 60
right off the
minutes
top of it, yeah.
with Karl G. I have to say that so Viacom CBS doesn't sue my ass.
Who are your guests today?
I guess. Well, they can introduce themselves. Who do you think am I? Your mother? I'm not doing this for you. You can introduce it.
Wow, what a great host.
Tell it to the people.
My name is
Well,
Xavier
I
Jacob
am a
Morris.
terrific-
I am a comedian from Phoenix, Arizona. However, by the time you're watching or listening to this, I'm a comedian from Boston, Massachusetts. So, very nice to meet you all. I got a special coming of age coming out later this year.
And I'm Darron Finesilver. I'm a comedian from Phoenix, Arizona, originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. And when you're listening to this, I'll probably be back in Indiana in the cornfields doing meth and hot wiring old Fords and Chevys, pickup trucks with one rim and everything.
And I'm from Silicon Valley, so if Darren, as he was recently put in Facebook jail, feels the need to bring his complaint to Mark Zuckerberg, he can just go 15 minutes away from my home and go to his front office right there by the river in Menlo Park, California, and say, hey, you motherfucker, why'd you put me in Facebook jail, you little bitch?
Damn lizard
Karl,
people.
you look like Mark Zuckerberg.
The what?
You look like Mark Zuckerberg if he was a little bit more
God
human.
damn it, I don't need with all these white people. First I'm told I look like damn Putin. And then
Who have you
Joffrey
been
says I
compared
look
to
like-
this week?
Then I got Joffrey saying I look like both a prisoner and a prison guard in a Holocaust concentration camp. And then I'm told I look like Jonathan Gerber. And now it just escalates. What
There
is
you go.
this? What are we doing here?
You're like Jonathan Gerber, but a baby. So you're the original baby Gerber.
That's what I was saying. It was like, call me Baby Gerber, Gerber Jr.
There we go.
Just the Gerber.
Karl just looks like every, geeky white guy.
I'm gonna make sure. Well, that's why I had to get on it early, because there's too many ones in their 30s doing
With
it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
with an extensive Latina porn collection.
With it. Hell yeah, with it.
Are you just projecting at this
I've
point?
had a weird experience
No.
with
I
Latina
can-
women.
I can see it, dude. I bet he's got. I bet he's got all.
Darren, he's talking about Latina women.
Oh,
Shut up.
That's important.
Exactly. Well, I have a weird experience. Like, half of them seem to like me, and half of them want to just seem to do nothing with me. Like, I swear, half of them had a fetish for white guys, and the other half don't even like white guys. I don't know what it is.
Man, you do got a forehead that could get hit with a chancla.
Exactly. Well, they see it, and they're like, well, it's a target. It's like one of those axe-throwing places, so might as well hit it. Why are you worrying about my large forehead? Is it just my receding hairline, or is it actually a large forehead?
Oh no,
There
you
you
got
go.
like, you got like a little mega mind hump going on, man.
Yeah.
Man, other people call it Mega Mind. Josh Harrison calls me a freaking boss baby.
I can see it.
I mean, yeah, no, I can see it. It's okay. Embrace it, man.
No, well, did I tell you, and I think I may have heard this on some other comedian's podcast, that people who can't take being roasted or made fun of were not bullied enough as a kid, if that's a way to put it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, because the stuff getting roasted, the labels being put on me just by a comic, I mean, it's honest, like,
It's
if you
good
know
fun.
it, it's just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's to make people laugh. Like, I do not believe Josh Harrison thinks I look like a FBI sketch pedophile, but he made that joke at Woodshed, and
Oh no, man. You
I believe it.
you just kinda got
That
the
was-
resemblance, man. Not saying that you are, but you got the look, man.
I mean, Darren, after you shaved your beard, you also look that way, too.
no, I look like fucking Chaz Bono, okay? Shut the hell up. I believe in love after love. Thanks, Mom.
so my U.S. history teacher's husband got it. Fuck you, Miss Hammerson, you bitch.
Yeah, we're calling out teachers now.
Hammerson.
God damn it, you
Lisa
underpaid
Hammerson.
motherfuckers.
It's time of Hammerson time.
He was in the army or something, but I just saw one photo of him. It was like, your husband looks like Chaz Bono, just in my head. Don't worry, if you want to feel bad about this bitch, she made me clean up her class 15 minutes after it ended just because I literally drove my mother to a chemotherapy appointment. I shit you not.
Oh, this is getting sad.
And this was in high school or college?
High school, obviously. College, I wasn't living near my mother.
He's like, I was driving in high school because I'm cool.
No, I literally... Well, okay, first I got my license because it's like, okay, I need to pick up GTA 5 when it comes out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that motivated me to first get the permit. And then, yeah, it just happened a few months after that. I think 2 months after release, she had her diagnosis. So it's like, oh, well, at least this is a silver lining. I can help. Not the cancer, the me being able to drive. Obviously, the cancer
Oh,
is
you
not a
have
good
cancer
thing.
now. That's amazing.
Hey, Mom, I can
I
stay
swear.
home. I can play GTA while you're,
I have all this free time now to play GTA
man.
because my
No,
teachers
say,
stopped giving me homework because he got cancer.
But it was more just, okay, here's the thing. I also told her a week before. I also told her the day before to confirm it was okay.
Yeah.
And the bitch still gave it.
Oh, shit.
So you only got in trouble. All you had to do was just clean up the classroom.
Well, she made me like 15 minutes.
That's a
but-
white person problem.
Okay, obviously first world problem, but it's like,
He's like,
Darren,
of all the reasons
Darren.
in the world.
well, I had to clean the classroom.
if anyone's gonna make a joke about white person problems, it's gonna be me, not you, motherfucker.
Nope, he said,
You shaved your beard. You're no longer Darren Hernandez. You're back to Darren Feinsilver.
Clean the classroom. Hey,
It was just more of a, like, really of all things.
at least you didn't have to shave her box.
I don't care. She could have, like, it would have been more rational for her to give me that punishment for being 15 seconds late to class rather than driving my mother to a chemotherapy appointment. I literally would have accepted it more if it had been just late, just by the bell like that.
Yeah.
Maybe she just wanted to spend
I
some
feel
time with you.
No, she's a bitch. Fuck her. She looks like Hillary Clinton got put into an oven. Not that she's fat. She just looks like she's very wrinkly.
I don't have any comments
Carl,
on that. Okay.
Didn't our ancestors get put in the oven, Carl?
Is it,
We
well,
shouldn't
they
make
avoided
oven
it.
jokes.
Okay, remember, the ones that were Jewish were Danish, so they escaped the fuck out of there. Most Danish Jews weren't victims in the Holocaust because they were
my
able to leave.
people died, Carl, so they wasn't as privileged as you.
What were they in Poland? Of course, yeah. That place got penetrated first by the army.
Xavier, it's okay, buddy. You,
I'm Native American, so I too have trauma.
No, don't worry. The only thing I realized something, and I guess it has to do with crime statistics. You know how people try to portray, oh, you should fear these kind of people? The person who's more likely to hurt you is more likely to be similar to you as well. So you should always fear people who look like you. I should always fear.
So if you have
these kind of-
twins, you should really watch out because that's some scary shit right there.
Exactly. Be scared of people who look like you. That's
Yeah,
the lesson.
there we
That's why
go.
I'm scared
This
to
is
go to Bass
reverse
Pro
racing
Shop.
we're teaching here.
Exactly. With you're afraid of the people that will just look like you. Okay. Because I guess the whole thing is, who are you likely to be around? People
Yeah.
who look like you. Who are you likely to spend around, like, build connections with people who have similarities to you? So just in every way. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly every time, but just by probability.
Yeah, no.
If someone's likely to shoot any of us, they're likely to have similar qualities to us.
What if I shoot both of you right now?
Well, I mean, okay, you go against the grain a little bit in some ways, but we still have
You
the
would
Colin
never
factor,
expect
so
it,
that's
'cause I
still
don't
considered,
look like a
hey, we have the
pasty white
similar
guy.
hobby. Okay, it's like two bingo players at an old person, senior citizen, like, hall, killing each other over a bingo game, okay? Similar hobby, and they shot each other.
Listen to that, folks. Just hang out with people who don't look like you. That's actually a very positive and wholesome message.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Damn, Carl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did I ever tell you how I consider the biggest accomplishment when I get people that don't like me to laugh? So that was a weird silence.
I thought there was more to that sentence.
I know, that's why I was
Was
like-
that it?
I was waiting.
That is a really good accomplishment, though. That's something that we should be striving for.
Well, okay, because
is
I
to make
realized that
people
the
laugh
first
who
time I
don't-
was
yeah.
at Golden Margarita, what was it, some weeks ago? And I don't know why, like, the black people in the audience like my jokes better, so I'm like, shit, the black audiences like my stuff because they like wild white boy stuff. They do. Okay, that's why they like Gavin as well. Me and Gavin are competed for the wild white boy title of the place. And I'm a little older. He's been more experienced. But I think my train's chugging down those tracks quicker.
But wasn't that the night you got heckled by the white guy?
You got heckled by a white guy?
Or the drunk guy, the drunk white guy. No. The guy was you made fun of his baseball jersey, his Dodger jersey.
Oh, the Dodge. Oh, no, he didn't really heckle me that much. Maybe the lady who was with him, that woman, because I started to make fun of Disney and how adults without children who go to Disney more than once a year should be institutionalized. And she's like, what? But I think she was drunk.
That's me. I'm a Disney adult.
I like Disney.
I love Disney. I was an annual pass holder when that was a thing.
While you were an adult?
While I was an adult. I was
damn it,
22 years old.
It's
And I had the
cool,
time of
man.
my life. I went to Disney
Look,
every
I don't-
weekend.
And obviously, they're going to appeal to people our age because it's like, if this is where the money is, we're going to start selling more alcohol and shit.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Disney bought
California
Fox.
Adventures was fucking lit.
But that was their entertainment wing they bought. They didn't buy, like, the News Corp wing that Rupert Murdoch
Well,
stole.
yeah,
Have you ever gone on... Now the Incrediculture, but
the
California
last time I
Screaming,
went to
drunk as
Disneyland was
fuck.
graduation
So
from
much
high
fun,
school
so much
2014.
fun. Yeah.
Like, okay, don't
Dude,
get me
ride the
wrong. It's a
Dumbo
fun.
ride?
Don't get me wrong. It's fun, but I had heard recently that adult ticket prices that on the most priciest days can reach $200 just for admission.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
So-
no, it's really expensive now. Even the
Now we know why Karl.
new annual pass
Now
holder,
we know
the
why
Magic
Karl
tickets,
hates-
those are ridiculously.
Now we know
pricey.
why Karl hates Disney because he couldn't
That's
go
why
as
I
a
go to
kid.
Universal. No, I went there when I was 4 years old, and then when I was about 9 or 10.
You know what? Low key, Universal's is like a really great theme park. It is so
What about
fun. Yeah.
Waterworld, the biggest example of a shitty,
It's so good. Yeah.
a shitty movie,
A shitty ass
turns
movie.
out one of
Great
those-
attraction. Yes, you got it.
is so
It's so
good.
much fun. Like the
I
stunts.
also remember
oh.
going on that little tour of the studios ride, and before that, there was some lady who was about to pass out, so they had to have her like walk through and stuff.
Yeah.
But she was like very pale white, so it's like okay.
Yeah.
She's literally about to
Carl
pass
probably went to Castles and Coasters as a kid.
out. No, I didn't
love
go to
Castles
You
that
know
and
they're owned
before.
by
Coasters,
Jewish
yeah.
people, right?
I would have liked to have been to that Castles and Coasters. but no,
$40
they
for
didn't.
Have you never went, man?
I knew one that it was like in their arcade they gave unlimited play at $20 on. It was like some evening for like the last few hours, like last 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
I want to go to Golfland.
Golfland's great. I love Golfland. But like, yeah,
Any
Castles.
single women out there, if I'm still in town, fly me in, and we'll go to Golfland, baby.
You're not getting any
Just
pussy
be
off this
patient.
dude.
Play the long game and step. Because I don't know if that helps me lead to just being more relaxed and stuff. But I'll put it this way, and I learned it from my godfather. So he
Tony
got
Montana.
no okay. He feels somewhat like that, but let's say less of a criminal. His name was Steve Hahn, but his nickname was Wild Man Steve. He's where I get my middle name Stefan from. And he was married for the first time in his life.
Stefan?
Carl
Yes,
Stefan.
Carl
That's a
Stefan
great
Goldberg.
name.
That
That's
is
pretty badass.
Yes,
That is a sexy ass name right there.
exactly. Well, I'd like to hear that in bed and shit with any of the ladies if they want to say that Carl Stefan.
Carl,
That'll
you're not
really
getting
make
pussy
it
on
hard.
this either.
But anyway, my godfather got married for the
Xavier,
first
you're not
time
either.
at 61.
Well, I know that. I have expectations. No one's watching it. No female is watching this right now. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you are exactly. You're watching this. You're feeling like you're running down the Nile River right now, or Niagara Falls. You're right at the 90-degree angle of where the water of the waterfall hits the lake of Niagara Falls.
This ain't no
You're-
waterfall. This is Death Valley, buddy.
This is
So
dry
wet.
as shit right now. If they're,
Well, you know
if
what?
they're
We're
this
putting
far
some
in, it's
artificial
not
rain
gonna
in this
be wet.
bitch then.
Oh God. Anyways,
now I'm trying
Carl,
to
what were you
remember what
talking?
train of thought I
Carl
was-
Stefan, what were you talking about?
Something about middle name. Now I got to track back.
Your godfather.
Oh yeah, God.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
there you go.
So he got married for the first time at 61 years old. And at first I think
nice.
before I meet his fiance, like, oh, he got desperate and shit. No, like seeing them, they vibed. And this relates back to professional wrestling. We were out
Oh,
at
shit.
an
Okay,
Outback
what's up?
Steakhouse in Denver, Colorado, and I remember him talking about how they go in bed like Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. He says this out loud to me and my dad at an Outback Steakhouse with his new fiance, and that's how I knew it was true love.
That's adorable. That's the sweetest story I've ever heard in my life.
So her name's Ruth and stuff, and I guess she took his last name, so Han. I don't remember her actual, but okay.
Who dropped the atomic elbow in bed?
Oh, I didn't ask that part. It was like who was going from the top rope. No, I didn't ask that. But yeah, it was just like seeing like that. It's like, okay, like even being that happy, if it takes all the way to 61, fuck it, why do I need to get married and shit like this quickly?
Yeah.
And fuck it. I'll just, as I like to say, build my social capital with women.
There we go. How's it going? How's the, you got any ladies?
Exactly.
I want the dirt on Karl
I'm
Goldthorpe right
spreading
now.
my bets.
How much
Okay.
is dowry? How much you got your dowry money ready?
I'm trying to think if any of them are actually because I'm not trying to set the expectations too high, but definitely I like talking to dowry-worthy women.
There we go.
I forgot, Xavier, have I told you about the dowry?
No, you haven't told me about the dowry.
Oh,
I want
this
to hear
is
about
great.
the dowry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when arranged marriages happen, mainly in India, because the woman is living with the husband's family, usually, typically, because like the husband's family is the one that takes care of the parents, that family of the woman has to pay the dowry over to the husband. But what I'm saying by a woman is dowry worthy is I would pay that fee. She's that damn amazing looking, I'd pay that fee. I know this is a weird context.
Okay. I was expecting like a punchline or something like that. Okay.
No,
but
so,
yeah, no,
okay,
I get you. Yeah.
Remember,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like how my jokes are, it's not as much punchline, though I'm wanting to try to amount to that, as much as this just general absurdity. Just what the fuck?
It's pure
and
silliness.
I try to point out,
Yeah.
this is true. Like the Saudi beauty pageant. I hated learning that was real because it was horrifying.
Yeah.
You can tell Caesar. I showed him when I found it was an actual thing. It's like, this is horrifying, Caesar. How is this actually a real event? How is this reported by a legitimate news source like the BBC News?
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
It's just like this stuff happens in the world, or like how I learned that Welsh town was having the like violent squirrels. Like there were 18 reported attacks within like 2 days.
That's amazing.
It's
That
like,
is so
what
cool.
It's like this stuff. How does it go on? And I'm listening to somehow a legitimate news source for this. Is like, what the fuck?
And in this small town of Derry, Britain, we've got little squirrels going and biting the freaking
We're going
faces off.
into Ulster in London, Daddy.
Why does tortellini look like a camel toe pussy?
Whoa, okay, what's up?
I was just thinking about that when you were talking about the beauty pageant, because you were talking about camels one time.
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Camel
So it was
toes.
like a scandal. So it was like Botox was given to them because I guess with normal people it helps without wrinkles. Which another thing I also learned, Botox apparently helps out with.
That's tortellini. Doesn't tortellini look like a camel toe pussy?
I haven't
have you
paid
seen a
much
vagina?
attention to.
I have seen a vagina. Have you seen a fucking camel toe vagina? That looks like a camel toe.
Have you?
That's too symmetrical. I mean, when you see a woman, it's like she's kind of like
Okay, physicist.
physicist. I know nothing about physics. I'm stupid
I'm
when
just
it comes to
saying.
that.
Hey, I'm just saying. People, if you got to the 22-minute mark, drop a comment if you agree. Does tortellini look like a camel toe vagina?
You're close. It's almost the 19-minute mark.
Because you was doing your sermon for 3 minutes.
What are you talking about that? When I went straight to pressing that, I went straight to pressing the record over there.
Oh man.
Darren, how are things with you? You seem very upset right now. The fact that we didn't agree with your analogy.
I'm on the therapy couch right now.
I'm glad
Yeah.
anyone who watches this now knows what a dowry is.
This is really what the podcast is all about,
It's
is
educational.
education.
Education.
You
Oh,
learned
God.
Karl Stefan.
I know too many of these random facts. Okay, because you guys both went in my bathroom. You saw that book that's kind of like on
Yeah,
top
it's
of
like
it.
the-
Okay, that's called the Toilet Reader.
Okay.
I shit you not. Like,
You
I
shit
remember
us
getting
not.
that before,
Hey.
obviously, smartphones were popular. It's literally a book of the most random facts ever. You can
That's
turn
amazing.
to any page, you'll just get random shit facts, but it's like I learned about some New Mexico judge who got in trouble for like getting into a lot of cocaine, like even on the job.
Yeah.
So, oh, okay, judge has gone bad.
I'm going to need to take a shit before I leave. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, okay, that's too much. Goddamn, now
Here,
I'm remembering.
Take another shot of Four Loco.
I don't
We
know
got
if we have
this
another
really
shot. We
shitty
totally
Four
would do
Loko.
another
Yeah.
shot of Four Loco if it's available.
We still get like maybe enough for 2 shots. You want to do another shot?
Oh my god, mine as well.
Let's take
Okay.
a shot while we're on video.
All right.
Okay, because
Do you wanna go grab it?
Just for the fuck of it, I'll send you guys. Obviously, I'm not showing this to the wider audience, but when I went crazy with the shots because I knew I didn't have to drive back last time, passing out and shit, and that resulted in my first hangover.
Oh, nice.
I'll send you it
Congratulations.
later.
Yeah.
Well, if you want afterwards, I'll show you it out so you know what it looked like.
Yeah, I want to
But
see
get
this. I
the
want to see
shots
hungover
ready,
Karl. This sounds
and I
like a
can
lot of
prepare
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll even pause it right here so we
shot,
can still
shot.
record it after. So
Yeah.
Or
Or,
not
let's keep recording,
keep
and then we could
recording.
probably just edit
Keep
this.
recording.
Keep-
Okay, we
we'll
could
keep
talk.
recording.
I feel like we could definitely take shots on camera though. That'd
Take
be a lot
shots
of
on
fun.
camera. We're doing
exactly.
different.
Actually, yeah. Get the shots prepared, and I'll try to show you what
Do
it
you want me to
looked
grab
like.
the shots?
And
grab
if
it,
anyone
yeah.
is viewing this and wondering what photos I'm talking about, see me in person, and I will gladly show you.
Or just put them in the comments below.
Well, as I said, Darren, with my job, I'd prefer not to put these photos out. Not
Do
that
it.
they're anything bad. I'm not showing my dick in any of them, so that's not the issue.
Hey, I had a teacher show me pictures when she was in Cabo, Mexico. Yeah, that was really nice that I really did not need to see. And she's like, she was scrolling over, and then next thing I know, a picture of her fucking ass was hanging out. Oh, I wasn't supposed to show you that one. I said, oh, wow. And you
Yeah, she really didn't mean to show you that one, dude.
I still failed the class. I can't remember that teacher's name, though. That's probably good for my sake.
Yeah, that seems highly illegal. How old were you, Darren?
17.
Yeah, this is therapy hours with Xavier and Darren. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck's going on with this dude.
Yeah, I had to stay after too for her class.
Darren.
He had 3 photos, and I'll show you.
Okay.
And, like,
on,
anyone
there
who
was
wants to
4
see
photos.
these, you have to come up to me and ask me to see these photos. Just say, Karl, the one time you've been hungover, as of the new year of 2022.
Carl, you've only ever
So-
been hungover one time.
One.
Oh,
that
wow.
I really can say.
You look like you died.
And my ethnic friends.
Let's see.
There we
I
go.
can't see
Let's just
Xavier.
clarify that they're ethnic beforehand. Not just friends. We have to clarify. their
Oh
ethnicities.
dang! Oh dang! Oh dang! Dude.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Karl looks like he went through some shit. That's insane.
No, I mean, you know what? It was kind of good clarifying that he said ethnic, though, because his friends kind of look like a Comedy Central Harold and Kumar type.
dude.
Like, they just look like just the basic, like the most basic, like, build a ethnic character.
If you wanna
Xavier, that's
know
not
what-
a face palm. No, they look average. Like, they're just,
Okay.
they're not, like, eccentric.
If you want to know what I
Just
did
regular.
before that one, I was on the toilet seat. But I can tell you what I did. So I told my friends, hey, we're going to go down the street, and this one person who was also in our high school class, Denzel Diamond, now in Reno, Nevada, I said I'd go up to his house in just my underwear. And this was on New Year's, going into New Year's. So I went up to his house in just my underwear. In my Hanes, not my Hanes, it was in the Calvin Klein, like that boxer type. So I went up to there, and his aunt answered the door. And she is like, who are you? It's like, I'm here to, and I told her, I'm here to see Denzel, because that was his name. I'm sorry, Denzel, I'm going to put your name, but whatever the fuck. And it's like, I'm not letting you see my nephew if you're naked. And it's like, I'm in underwear at least. Just bring Denzel to the door. And yeah, he comes, is like, what the fuck? And yeah, he knew me for some years, and he came out, talked to me and some of my friends who were there, and yeah. Maybe I can find the video later, and that could be something cool. Because they took like a few Snapchat videos of me in my underwear out there. It was very late, and I had drinking a lot.
I love, like, when I first met you, I wouldn't have imagined that you have video out there of you running around in your underwear. And that's just amazing to me. I love it. You're such a great guy, dude. That's fucking awesome.
And it was cold as, well, I mean, Bay Area weather, obviously, it's typical to, like,
Yeah.
what we're experiencing. But just imagine this now. But I definitely was on a lot. And I'll say why, like, at least towards noon, I was feeling that head pain you get from a hangover.
Yeah.
I had never felt it before beyond that.
I thought Karl was a good, loving Mormon kid.
No, I'm not Richie Anderson.
Ayo. I love Richie.
Exactly. I don't have the kind spirit when you first meet me, but I do have that, I'm willing to make a lot of those, let's say, jokes that go on the borderline of, oh, this man said something racist and stuff.
Let's see. I think we have just enough.
Y'all killed the
Whatever.
bottle. Y'all killed the bottle.
I don't
you
care.
little
It's
I don't care if I have
$1.99.
the one
It's
with
not-
the one with slightly more. I'll totally have it.
Yes.
I go down like Mean Green Joe Green, or actually
We saw
Mean
for
Bean
Loco
Joe Green.
pregame over at Circle K, and it was $1.99, 13.9% alcoholic. Tastes like shit. Do not recommend it.
To you broads and maloofs that like wine, you should have this. If you like wine, boxed wine, if you're one of those cheap-ass hoes, definitely have this. Speaking of cheap-ass hoes, Darren, you should quickly, while I finish some more Four Loco and stop by the bathroom, talk about the tweaker I was hitting upon.
Okay, you go. I'll talk
Oh.
about this.
Are we gonna do the shots once you get back?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Darren, tweaker time.
All right, tweaker time. Let me get off the therapy couch. Well, I can still be on it, but let me not get cozy because this is about Karl, and I think there's some deep-rooted issues here. He was
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, there's a lot of deep-rooted issues
yes
between the three of us.
Yes,
but-
not just Karl. But yes, Karl was outside talking, and it was an open mic. You know, it's an open mic out here on Wednesday in Tempe. And this couple comes in, like methed out, like, or something. Like, they're just kind of weird, mountain lookingness. And they have a 6-pack of beer that's not even from the venue, that they probably bought from a Circle K, honestly. And they come in. Bartender, awesome bartender. She's like, hey, you guys can't have this in here, but I got a bag. I can put it in the bag. Goes like, oh, man, well, you know what? Why couldn't I have a beer in here? He goes outside, and then he's talking to this girl, or Karl's talking to this girl, his girlfriend, that guy's girlfriend. I'm assuming girlfriend. Maybe it's a sister, maybe cousin. I don't really know. It was really awkward, and so... the guy's, I don't know, he just like stumbles off, goes to the donut place or somewhere, and Karl's just like making his move. He's like, he's gone. He's out of the picture. I can get me some. I can get me some. This lady was like a 40-some-year-old tweaker. Like, this lady, oh my gosh, dude. She had so much ice. Like, she pretty much made like Mexicans were jealous of her, like, because they were scared of her. Like, this was Ice Jr.
Did you just steal Emilio's joke?
I possibly,
Damn it,
I changed it.
Not only did you steal it, you butchered his joke. You butchered his
I wasn't
joke.
going to tell my meth joke on the show. I wasn't going to tell my meth joke on the show.
With the Meth Lissa one?
Yeah, we're not talking about, this wasn't meth Lissa. This
wasn't Meth Lissa.
This was Cocaine Jane.
Cocaine.
Well, you know
Jane.
what's funny? Her name was Jessica, so like close. cocaine.
Methica Jessica. There we go.
All right, yeah. Damn.
I was looking at the freezer though, because we found out tonight. I was looking up the phone that the guy who invented the ice box was from a Caribbean island, but he was a white guy. So they stole the white man from the Caribbean.
So he was like an indentured Irish servant, is what
I
you're
don't know
saying.
what he was, but he invented the ice box, and that's how we can enjoy nice cold ice in our Sprites and ginger ales and.
Well, he was the start of it. I'm
Everything
sure
else.
some moop would have found it along eventually. But yeah, the
Bless you.
tweaker lady and stuff. And okay, like I'm not expecting to ever hear from her again. I just thought it was funny. As
Oh, you
shit
got her
the whole
number?
time.
Wait,
Oh,
you-
because
you got her
remember
number?
I told you? Okay,
You got her number?
Okay, so this is how I first encountered her after she took our photos, because it was you, me, it was 3 of us, and Raul. Shout out to Raul, fellow Raiders fan. Unfortunately, he's also an Angels fan, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt with being a Raiders fan. But so she took the photo of us, which you also sent, when I only asked for that, but you sent me the one where I was also hitting on the 38-year-old tweaker lady.
Yeah, I want to show it on the podcast.
Damn, Karl.
I'll show
Oh
it.
yeah, show
I'll
it.
show
If you want to see it, come up to me. You probably know me if you're watching this. Approach me if you want to see this. God damn, it's 4
Or just
degrees.
DM me on Instagram at Darron Finesilver.
Well, yeah, you could do that too and stuff. We'll show people directly what it is, but nothing. But yeah, shit, I was talking about approaching. Okay, yeah. So she asked me like, I
this
can't
was
find
on
my
this
phone.
was on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There were two indicators which I thought she was trying to show interest in me. One was, I forgot my phone. Can you call it? So that made me think, she's trying to get my number an easy way. The second thing, and this is what complimented the first one, right when she gets to the phone, it seemed instant, like, it's right by the table. And then she had shots ready, like right there.
Did you take a shot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You
Okay,
saw
yeah.
my last. Of course, I was taking whatever freaking alcohol was given my way.
Yeah, dude. Like I said earlier, I've never seen you sober.
Bro, look at this picture.
Speaking of which,
Doesn't she look like she could be like Karl's like older sister?
probably. I don't know.
I do not even have a sister or even an older sibling, so that's what kind of makes it funnier. Oh, yes, we're having this shit. I'm
Yeah.
definitely having this.
Yeah, this shitty ass White Claw, or not White Claw, Four Loko pregame. Don't recommend it, but we had to finish the bottle because otherwise, what's the point? So.
But if you like wine, this is definitely the thing. I'm in front of a menorah in San
don't
Francisco,
drink this. No,
and
no,
then
no,
there's the old guy that I have his autographed bobblehead from, and I morbidly thought in my head, when he dies, I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm okay with living in such a, like, low-run area. Like, I just want to be close to their stadium.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's near a freaking cemetery. I do not care about living. I remember looking a few years ago on Zillow. There was some house just 2 streets north of it. $150,000 is their Zillow price.
Damn. Okay.
So even if it's $250,000 now, if I'm having to pay what is it like the $2,500 down payment, or not $2,500, that would be or no, what the fuck is a first-time renter?
You got this, economics major. Let's go.
I don't remember. God damn it, I gotta do. Okay, there's 3.5%, 115, 15,000, 4,500. Okay, so let's just say 4,500 with this price. Like, okay, that's not too bad to put for a house as a down payment.
That's a pretty good price.
I prefer also a 20-year loan, not the 30 years, because they try to fuck you for a while if the market changes. But thank you. Sorry I had to do an economic
Home
thing.
economics.
No, it's good.
with Karl
Economics
Stefan.
with Karl. Let's
Exactly.
go.
Oh God, I should show you some of my if you're with economics and stuff.
With
All right, salute.
with Karl Stefan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That just
I
does
mean-
not taste good.
I'm fine with going through it. I don't give a shit. Because sometimes when you get drunk, you're like, well, it's just one night. I'm not going overboard. I'll fuck my body.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like,
At least something's getting fucked.
those are nasty. I'm glad to be done with the Four Loko pregame because that was not good.
But I'm still
Oh.
going with Four Loko.
Yeah.
Karl's gonna get drunk and he's gonna be in his underwear.
Oh, yeah.
His roommate's gonna come home. Karl's gonna be in his fucking
Karl's going to be
underwear.
passed out on the floor again.
In his
Wait,
underwear.
so you're talking about shitting in the pants?
No,
Wait, what?
What?
Okay, because I'm just saying, like, you're talking about, like, being in my underwear.
No, I'm saying you're gonna get drunk and you're just gonna be in just your underwear and your roommate's gonna come in and be like, what the fuck?
There's a good topic of conversation. Have either of you guys shit your pants before?
I have.
Okay, so I'll tell you. Well, I mean, okay.
I have.
Honestly,
yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you the one, and it's a great story to tell because
Okay.
it also relates to my parents and watching the actual show 60 Minutes. So I had a professor who actually was on 60 Minutes once. Professor Jackson. It was my junior year history of U.S. sports, and she was on 60 Minutes regarding some segment with Title IX. And I was with my parents, and I pointed out, "Hey, that was my fucking professor I had." And it's like, "Oh, like what do you remember for that class?" And in a quicker way, but I'll tell you the longer story. It was my friend, now my roommate, his birthday.
Yeah.
For some weird reason, each of our other birthdays, we both got our most drunkest. So on his birthday, pretty wasted. I remember getting to the toilet, barfing, waking up. I think it maybe have a little shit on the ground of my bathroom floor. And I had a little under 2 hours to get to her class for a written test, which was like in an essay form. And I got my lowest score on any test in that class that year, which was still an 88%, so still a B+. And this was after, obviously,
Be right back.
being in the ground is Xavier. And just feeling... and just being... exactly, like, wasted going in. Because I can still feel a little bit of the effects going into the test. But still finishing with 88%, I was like, shit, after all that, passing out on my friend's birthday party, I'll take it. Because it's like with the shit on the floor, it's like I realized I didn't have any time, so it's like, fuck it, I gotta get to class. That just seems like such a...
That's maybe the alcohol. Maybe the alcohol spoke your grades up.
So what I think
boosted your grades.
it was
up.
also, I think, what I learned when you should go with a decreasing rate of alcohol, because I think I started with beer and took hard liquor shots, which I realized makes you throw up.
Dude, why does Karl look like a stepdad right now? He looks like a British stepdad.
I would hate to be a stepdad at some point, goddamn.
You British stepdad.
You would love to, or you
You
would
either
hate
stay
to?
here, goddamn it. Who cares about that damn hoe, whoever it is?
Look at that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
British stepdad Karl.
Exactly. My name is Nigel Karam.
BSBK.
I'm Nigel Karam, and you can't tell me what shit. I'm from Birmingham, and I'll tell you what, I got the wit.
It sounds like you were about to rap right there.
Do it. Try to rap in an
could be.
English accent.
Let's do a
That
freestyle.
would be hope for...
All right, let's
Come
go.
on, do
I'll
it.
be living on the streets of Liverpool. You ain't know, but I'll be fucking you on a stool. I ain't no stuff, but I gotta lean. Man, I'm snorting cocaine like Charlie Sheen. I don't know what to go
There we
with that. I'm not
go,
much of a
everyone.
rapper.
Karl Goldthorpe.
Okay, maybe if I realized that last part worked, in which probably if you're viewing, that's a no. But at least
No,
my
it didn't.
strategy, that's my popular, do you think that's my lookalike if I get to a celebrity? Okay,
No, not
less of
even
a
close.
stretched face.
No.
No.
How do you,
I was gonna
how
say-
dare you? My Danish relatives say that looks like me. How dare you? Max Verstappen.
I mean, Your Danish
okay, with
relatives
the
are really
British
nice. it
rapping
doesn't
and
look like
stuff.
you do.
I mean, the one on the
I'm
right
sorry.
kind of looks like you. I mean, they got the forehead was reminiscent to the stadium.
No.
with that. Oh, because it's a big hole right in the middle
Yep.
and stuff.
Hey, there you go. Boom, comedy.
Well, getting roasted on my own pocket. You know what? This is something that might as well happen, so fuck it.
The roast
Okay.
of Karl. 60 minutes of roasting Karl.
The roast of Karl.
Exactly. God damn it. I thought I was going to be on par with 60 Minutes from CBS, but fuck it. Everyone's going to just make fun of me. This is how it is.
It's
That
a-
sounded really sad. Oh my god. Karl,
Hey,
do you
I
need
don't
a
care
hug?
about that.
Oh my
You're
God.
about to see me. I'm going to jump in front of traffic
Everyone's
right
gonna
here.
roast me on my podcast. You'll make yeah.
Xavier, you need a
Okay.
hug after you're saluting into the abyss the other day on your birthday?
That was fucking amazing.
Maybe there's
Holy
something
shit.
I could
That
bring
was-
that's semi-serious with you, but maybe not as much, so you don't care if you joke about it, but making jokes about suicide. And I have one about, and this is an honest time that I did feel like suicide in
Yeah.
2018. Like, the reason why I held myself back, I didn't want to ruin someone's day by jumping on their windshield on the freeway on the 60 East.
Dang. That's
It's not a funny
Okay.
joke, but it's funny.
No, it is. Like, seriously, I
Yeah.
got a welfare check with it, and I'm not like, but the reason I'm willing to joke about it,
Yeah.
I realize if I am willing to joke about it, I have control of whatever
absolutely.
happened.
Yeah.
So I am willing to say whatever sadistic stuff has gone in my head or been in my life. Like that 2017 November to 2018 March period was a monster for me. Sure, I got a girlfriend within that time, but I at twice wanted to shoot myself, but I was willing to pull through it.
Which, congratulations. I'm glad that you were able to, because hell yeah, dude.
Like, tell
Salute.
me, like,
Salute.
thank you so much. Like, seriously, with me and, like, people like you, with everyone in the Phoenix comedy scene is like, okay, there's thankfully, like, people with similar mindset, not exactly like mine, because I'm still uniquely, what does it say, messed up in my own way, but, that they're willing to, I don't know, they have their own dark side of them that they've experienced.
We've all been through some shit, but that's like the thing about like comedy is once you're able to make a joke about it, once you're able to have control over it, like it feels amazing. I remember there's this comedian that I love called Neil Brennan, and he was talking in the special about like how like, you know, he feels depression, he feels anxiety, but being able to make a joke about it, it's like drowning underwater, yet you find this little air bubble, and when you make a joke, you could just take that oxygen in, and it just propels you forward. And I think that's fucking beautiful.
That was beautiful, dude. I was about to use
That's a
that.
pretty good way to think about it.
Absolutely. So if you're able to joke about things that traumatize you, kudos, because that's fucking fantastic.
Meth heads traumatized me.
Shut the fuck up, Darren.
Yeah. We know you experienced some in Indiana.
We had a genuine moment. You're like, meth heads, yeah, right? Yeah. Let's make fun of the less fortunate. We're going to throw them under the bus right now.
Yeah, comedy.
You have a drug addiction problem? Well, I'm going to make fun of you for it, motherfucker.
Jeff Bezos, I'm coming for you too, baby.
He's high up. We can make fun of him. Yeah, we could punch up at him.
Hey, I'm equal.
He's in space right now. We're going to fucking punch up
He's
to
back
him.
in space?
I don't know. I hope he's not on this
Oh,
planet.
exactly. If the joke is something that would fly at Do Better Comedy, just say it. Like, at that point, you don't have to worry about being canceled. If it works there, it'll work wherever the hell.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I love Do Better. Is just because I like
It does help you
punching
with
up. I
at
don't like
least
punching down.
Getting,
you know.
I guess the term that's better for it is business friendly. At least what I've learned from Dave.
I mean, to a point, you know, I've heard some people talk about some really weird shit at Do Better Comedy. So it's not. There's Do Better, which is like anti-racist, anti-misogynist, you know, no punching down, and then there's clean comedy. And I realized there's a difference between clean comedy and just like not being a fucking dick.
Is the clean comedy just more of like a family friendly thing?
Yeah,
or is
clean
there
comedy.
Okay.
If
so
you're
it's
looking
more
to
of
get both
something-
for like, you know, family friendly stuff, for corporate stuff, that's what you want.
Is there an age we're saying? Like, are we saying like the 8 and up or 12 and up? Because I feel like
I don't know. I kind of, because I've done a lot of clean shows. I did a show for the Arizona State Fair, and yeah, I just be prepared for like little kids to listen to your stuff. Because
yeah.
it happens.
Shows
If
for
you can
the
make a
big
little kid laugh
audiences,
doing
that's
stand-up comedy,
definitely
that's
something
a
to
talent
look
right
out
there.
Dude, no, that's the weirdest thing though, because I'll get like 12, 13-year-olds, like they'll comment like on my like posts, like back when
Yeah.
I used
Oh,
TikTok
yeah.
and stuff, and so even now and then they'll like comment on my Instagram stuff, and I'm just like, they're like, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah, I think
what?
the majority of people who follow me on TikTok are like 12 or 13.
It's
Like,
so
do you
creepy.
understand
It's
most of the
so-
shit that I'm saying right now?
It's so creepy. Like I'm just like, dude, like they'll not message me, but they'll like comment. I'm like, what, dude? Like, what? One, I'm like, how are you even on here?
Yeah.
Two, I'm like, why are you even comment on my stuff? Like, it's not like a hey, follow me for follow back or like, because kids don't care about the 1,000 followers, you know?
Yeah.
Do I tell you?
It's just
Do I
like,
tell you why I
what?
think that might be true? And I hate to say it may sound somewhat conspiratorial, but if you're allowing me to say it, so how TikTok is controlled by ByteDance,
Yeah.
the Chinese firm. I think what they're trying to do is create a long-term kind of personality profile of a lot of Americans, especially younger, to influence them in campaigns later on. Now, obviously, if you want to say
That
that
sounds
sounds
pretty
No,
kind of
that's
Yeah.
true.
conspiratorial,
That's true because in Germany, and I've seen this ad. It's a lot of stuff that they take a lot of American stuff they try to use in Germany, and I don't know if it's true, but I seen a video. Maybe it was spoof, but in Germany they show like American, like the poor people in America, and they say, hey, donate to help out Americans. Like, you know how we got Feed the Children? In Germany, they use us and they try to feed us.
it'll be cities like, let's say,
that's
like
hilarious.
Detroit or Philadelphia,
Yeah.
like the very bad areas.
But it's always the
Let me just fact check this real quick before we start talking bullshit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
watch the
just-
video.
yeah.
I've seen the video. I don't know if it's true or not.
Well, I know the
and by the way,
Philadelphia
kids, if there is somehow a kid scrolled into this part, I don't know. Maybe check your algorithm.
The
kids.
youngest we may get is 10 years old with my younger cousins, but that's about
The
it.
algorithm, but kids stay in school
Yeah, no-
and say no to drugs.
Okay, Snoop's right there.
And so it's fake. It was a fake article.
Hold on. We'll
No,
just
But
check
anyway,
right now.
kids. But,
I'll give you
but
the
kids,
legit.
It's
make sure-
miscaptioned.
That guy is dead right now. He died of cancer this past year.
Okay, so Snoop
I know
said
that
that
sounds
the
weird.
Germany thing is miscaptioned. So in fall of 2021, a series of videos started circulating on social media that supposedly showed a charitable campaign in Germany encouraging donations to hungry Americans. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's the video you're talking about.
Yeah.
These,
I mean, I can believe it to an extent. Not like
okay,
not
yeah,
like a huge charity, but I can believe there's a few people who
Kids
actually
always
did
fact
that.
check your answers.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
If-
Who cares
don't-
if you're slow up front? At least you're not a fucking bullshitter like some of those morons out there in cable news.
Yeah, kids, don't be like those morons.
Yeah, or the people on Facebook who share bullshit.
Or
ads
the
about,
people in
COVID
political
conspiracies and
office.
shit like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you how I realized, like, just, I don't know what it is, just this political, like, groups you get into on social media, they're just,
So that was fake. That
There
never
are
actually
they.
happened.
It's more of like they're trying to instill a reaction, but yeah, it's miscaptioned. They're not just targeting like America; they're targeting underdeveloped countries, which
But they was trying to help America, though, or supposedly try to help America.
they're kind of just bringing more of awareness that there's a lot of people in America who are like not being fed and stuff like that.
Germany,
Yeah.
why don't you worry about your own stuff and try to make bratwurst taste better and work on your spicy mustard? Don't worry about what us Americans are doing. Let us clog our arteries and have fun with it.
yeah, you
Yeah, no,
motherfuckers
that's
in
that's
Frankfurt.
that's bullshit, you guys. No, fuck that shit. America needs a lot of help. There's a
Okay,
lot
like,
of
they do
fucking
have
starving
problems
people
in
in America,
Germany.
dude, which is
Yeah.
bullshit because we're one of the richest fucking countries on earth. Yet we can't house most of our citizens. That's some fucking
Well, no, that's
bullshit
a
right there.
political thing. That's what I'm saying. Our political people.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
well,
whether you align with
isn't it
like
like a
right or
whole,
left
like,
political
supply, like,
ideology, it's the
it's
fact that we
all
have
part of-
homeless people in America and we're one of the richest
No,
nations in the
I
world.
agree.
That's
I
BS.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that should
it's
be
just-
But
bipartisan.
I'm saying Germany
yeah.
shouldn't be trying to
Well, I
save
know,
us, though.
like, we know, like, a lot of the people
That's
on the street,
irony.
like, there's probably, like, mental health issues.
Oh,
and probably a
absolutely,
fair
yeah.
amount. I know, like, with learning about, like, let's say in Portugal or Netherlands, okay, let's say if you just start shooting heroin on the streets of Amsterdam or Lisbon, let's say what's going to happen? From what I learned, it's you either get the option of, jail, or you can go into a mandatory rehab.
Yeah, which is great because I think one of the worst things about the American prison system is that a majority of the people in prisons right now are nonviolent offenses and they're drug offenses. So it's like we literally criminalize drug addictions, make people afraid to seek help, and then throw them in prison when we catch them with any sorts of like drugs or narcotics and shit like that. It's complete bullshit. Private prisons are fucking bullshit. Don't mean to go
You're
on a
talking
huge...
about like Geo Group and what's the other like Civics Corps?
Yeah,
Like, I know
yeah,
they're
those
the
yeah,
big
those
private
motherfuckers who
prison
who are
companies.
who make money on the amount of people who are like are thrown in prison.
It's like
yeah.
you kind of gotta, I don't know, like, because they have an incentive to increase their possible.
Which is bullshit. Yeah.
Prison
It's-
system's like a bringer show.
There we go.
Oh my god!
For the comedians watching, thank you, Darren, for saving
It's
this.
all about getting the most people through the door.
That's amazing, Darren.
Honestly,
feel
if there
free
was
to use
anything that
that
could be
every
said
open mic
about,
from now until the end of time.
Very grifty comedy places. That's it.
It'll make you sound smart.
There we go. I'm not just a pretty face, guys.
He's not. He's so much more. I love you, dude. I kissed some motherfucker on the cheek twice last night.
He did. I got
Yeah.
kissed by 3 guys last night on the cheek.
Fuck yeah.
And he gave him one of those.
That's what I'm trying to.
cupcakes
That's what
from
I'm trying to
those
do right
vending
now.
machines
Yeah.
before he gave
And I
him the
kissed
kiss.
Red Robin Hood on the not Red Robin. Now I'm thinking of
Red Robin or Robin?
Little Red Riding. I'm thinking
He
of
kissed this dude named Robin on
no,
the
Red
lips.
Robin. I'm thinking of Red Robin. I'm thinking about cheeseburgers, and I'm also thinking about my stocks right now. My Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, I kissed a Little Red Riding Hood on the cheek with my leopard print shirt.
You see Bitcoin as like the stock and stuff?
Oh, I don't even want to think about Bitcoin right now.
Well, honestly, that's good to put it like that because I want to say I was looking at like the coin market cap. It's the most held, obviously, cryptocurrency for
Yeah.
an average day of time. Like, there's not a lot of or relatively less volatility.
Buy Shiba Inu. Buy Shiba Inu.
It's not gonna happen.
Buy
Actually,
Shiba
okay.
Inu.
Did I tell you why I learned why apparently Shiba Inu why that's a bad thing to
Oh,
invest
I
in?
lost $200 on that.
Okay. Well, the reason why they have a very large cap of supply, whereas what is Bitcoin like 21 million? Like
Yeah.
that's all it's going to.
Yeah. Bitcoin. That's the one thing. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that. Like they actually have a market cap, whereas like even with like Dogecoin and everything like that, like I don't think that shit's ever getting to $1. You know.
So basically, it says go on dates with girls that only go on 20 dates a year instead of a girl that goes on 100 dates a year. Because she's going to value the time with you a lot more than the girl that goes on 100 dates.
Are you comparing women to Bitcoin right now?
Maybe I am, okay?
That's like
Yikes.
comparing him with the whole locks to key method.
Incel economy, baby.
Yeah, that should be the news name of this podcast. Is Incel Economy.
Incel economy. Oh, goodness.
With Darron and Karl.
Well, maybe not the name of the
Xavier.
podcast, but maybe the episode. Maybe
yeah,
the
no, I'm
Incel
not going to be on
economy.
that one. Oh, man. That's,
No, and stuff. I mean, okay, maybe it relates back to what I said earlier about like my godfather and stuff waiting, but it's like, shit, don't be waiting to like get settled down with a woman right away. If I have to wait like he did till 61 to be happy, then fuck it, I'll wait till 61.
how long was he dating that girl for?
A little more, I want to say, than a year and stuff. I mean, I've seen him date other people before in my
Okay.
lifetime because obviously my godfather was named after him, and he was like roommates with my dad when he was my age. But it's,
But total respect.
I don't know, just like seeing the flows and such and how he never rushed it.
Yeah, the dude was a bachelor until he was 60. That's fucking.
Well, he had
yeah.
dated other women. Like, apparently something had happened. He dated literally a blind woman who was super hot, but I guess she died early.
Oh, that's
I mean, maybe she
unfortunate,
got
yeah.
hit by, like, a car or train or something like that.
It's not funny. I'm
But-
sorry.
I mean, it
let me
might
see
have
myself
happened.
out.
It was in Denver, Colorado, so you don't know what the snow does to people.
Yeah.
But it was just, I don't, and also, like, getting verified that he wasn't getting desperate with marrying this woman.
okay,
'cause-
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, their personalities fit. Like, when he made that comment about them wrestling in the bed like Jimmy Superfly Snuka and Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
I then realized, like, okay, like, they work well together then.
I still want to know who dropped the atomic elbow.
Boom, boom. There you go.
I'm going to have to bring that question up to him when I see him next, but
Yeah, give us an update next time when you found that out, yeah.
when I personally see you guys, yes. And if any of the viewers want to see that, you have to come to me personally.
If you guys are watching at the 53-minute mark right now,
You are a saint.
you are amazing.
Or you are a Satanist.
You want to kill yourself, or like me, you work a 8-hour desk job, so you're willing to listen to this. I actually enjoy it and stuff when I go with my job.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
I love you. Thank you.
Partially
Thank you
'cause,
for watching this far.
like,
Whoever it
gives
is.
me a
yeah.
chance to support. Because
You
did I tell you
masochist bastard.
how I literally try to block off time for like podcasts here, like comedians I know here, an hour and a half to 2 hours. I try to block off for them each day. Then an hour for news, 3 hours for sports, and then the remainder for like comedians that I like.
That's what your day looks
It's
like?
called day management economics.
That's amazing.
Exactly, production consumption. I didn't get my degree for nothing. Did I ever tell you how I want to try to get one of my previous professors? His name is Pereira.
Geraldo?
No, not Geraldo. Shit. Claudine Pereira. That's what his name was.
Yeah.
Like Brazilian guy and shit. So he used to work, I guess, for this like Confederation of Brazilian Businesses. But I remember him telling us that the reason he stopped working in Brazil, or at least with that Federation of Businesses, is like Brazil is the most inefficient place to work for businesses. So it's like, fuck that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
At least the fuck that was me paraphrasing it. He obviously didn't say that in the middle of the course.
You know, I could... Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
you know there's
go.
a place in Indiana called Brazil, Indiana.
No, I could totally believe that. There's like a Moscow, Ohio.
Yeah,
And
Paris,
there's no
Texas.
minorities in Brazil, Indiana. It's a lot of meth out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't peg a small town in Indiana to be super diverse.
Exactly.
Hey, there's a
that.
Mexico, Indiana too, and
Okay.
it's all white.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Do you
Like
think what
Gary though? Gary.
Gary, Indiana. I have been through Gary, Indiana, unfortunately.
Oh, I learned
Yeah.
about Gary why it got the reputation it did. But what I was saying about my Brazilian professor, do you think it would be interesting if I tried to bring him to a show or something?
Oh, absolutely.
I know
yeah.
he has like a wife who I think is also a professor, or at least a teacher in some format.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Bring the
him
third
through.
cousin
Yeah.
too.
Have him listen to a bunch
I
of
don't know
dick
if they
jokes and
have that
everything.
and
But
shit.
yeah.
He said, "I don't know if Brazilians have third cousins."
I mean, okay, I definitely like Brazilians. Like, I have my aunt from my youngest uncle on my mom's side, who, like, she was born in Rio and stuff, so, like, the kids are half Brazilian. Like, they have Brazilian passports.
Wait, is Karl about to say he likes his cousin?
No. They're both boys, so, and I don't swing for the other team. But, okay, so what I'll point is my sophomore year of university where I lived, a lot of Brazilians above. And I wish I had the confidence now, because I would have hit on a lot of those Brazilian women.
Yeah.
Not that all of them were worthy of a dowry, but let's just say half of them are worthy of some dowry.
I feel like a Brazilian woman would put you in like a leg hold, bro, and pop your head off like an action figure.
Dude,
I
if she's
mean,
willing to
that
do
sounds like
jujitsu
fun,
with
dude.
me-
I don't know about you.
Okay, if she's as hot as like a lady like Amanda Hebos, if you know who that is, a UFC fighter,
Yeah.
or, like,
I know what you're
if
talking
you,
about, yeah.
Hell yeah, I'd fucking like go straight for that. Like, it may not be the biggest dowry, but fuck it, I'd pay for a dowry.
Isn't that
Yeah.
lady that was on that
Are
Fox
you, like-
show? Wasn't she Brazilian? What's that show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can bring it up on stage for Darren's sake.
On stage.
What's the show called? Not Family Matters, not Family Guy. Modern Family.
Modern Family? Oh, Sofia Vergara?
Isn't she Brazilian?
I believe so, yeah.
Do you see this woman? Let me try to bring
Oh,
her
yeah.
up.
Darren.
Yeah, she would pop your. Dude, why is her stomach like a freaking child? Like it looked like a face in there. Do you see that?
I don't know. She just looks fit, dude.
No, go back to that one picture. Yes, no, go back to. Look, dude, look, doesn't it look she's got a face in her stomach?
No, dude, that's a six-pack.
Yeah.
She's fit as
Darren,
fuck.
those are abs.
I wouldn't know.
I know
See
you
that
wouldn't
right there?
know.
God
They look like
damn.
cinnamon rolls.
I would. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
You can't afford that dowry, Karl. I'm sorry.
I know I can't, dude. She's. Goddamn. Okay, maybe I'm
I'd be
worthy
too
of.
scared to date her, honestly. Not even approach her. I'd just be like, nope, I'm not trying to get put in an arm bar.
Oh no, dude! I totally feel that there was
I'm not
actually
making
one.
her tap. She's making
there
me
was-
tap.
There, it
Is
was
that
a
a bad
funny
thing?
ass thing. There
I love
was.
That's
that
not a
shit.
bad thing.
I
I
love
want
that
to
shit.
say her name was Polyana Viana. It's
Type
either
her
that
up. Type
or
her
another.
up. I want to see what she looks like. Now the show just turns. Now it really is getting incelish. Hey,
It is, yeah, it very much
let's
is.
look at these UFC women. Let's
I want to see. Okay, this is the
I'm
one
scared
that
of her, too.
apparently some guy tried to rob her on the streets of Rio de Janeiro with like a fake gun. And when she was able to find out, she beat the fuck out of
and
him.
she's Brazilian too.
And oh yeah, like these are
Yeah,
all
well.
Brazilian women. Like okay,
I
apparently
like
she
Brazilian
beat him.
steakhouses, but I don't know about this.
Like,
I
I'm
don't want a
unsure-
roundhouse.
I'm unsure if this is exactly the one, but you can check. There was at least one Brazilian woman UFC fighter who beat up a man, and it was hilarious to see because when you see the guy, it looked like a red dye pack exploded on his face. He was so
Oh, damn.
red
Yeah.
out of how she beat him up, and
Yeah.
apparently he said he stayed around because she thought she would kill him.
I tell you what.
Wow.
I tell you what, man. Like being a guy, like, that's one thing. But I tell you what, being a woman, like I'd be scared of her. Like, that's like a psychopathic woman. Like,
Yeah, no, she's a fighter. She needs to be
I know, but
strong and shit like that, yeah.
like, well, I don't know, man. I don't even know where I was going with that analogy, but
I have no idea where you're going with that either.
But
I'm
it's
sure
like,
incel
you know they
guys
can
are
just
probably
fuck
drooling
you up.
over her. I'm just like, nearest exit.
Oh, did I ever
Scares
tell you
me.
how I thought of, like, I should date a woman who is a professional fighter? Just because no one could ever accuse me of domestic violence against her. Because it's like, if you think I tried to beat her up, she'd be able to, like, separate my shoulders and stuff and break my neck.
That's actually
I'm
kind
not trying it. I'm not trying it.
yeah.
She'd,
That's actually a good stand-up bit. You should try that.
she'd probably,
Thinking
like,
about-
readjust your mega mind, buddy.
You're talking about my bump in my forehead. Okay, so you're talking about this little bump I got on my forehead?
she'd pop
Okay,
that back into
Did
socket.
I ever tell you how that came in? So my damn parents didn't cover the little cover to the crawl space, and I fell through there, and I guess I hit some rock.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Blame those motherfuckers.
Oh, man. Where are we at right now?
We're at just over an hour,
All right.
so we could just give a few minutes more with it. But yeah, with that,
Xavier's like, no!
we don't want it to
Exactly.
go this way.
Ah! I don't know, I'm just yelling.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just like you'd be fearful of her. Like, don't get me wrong, because I pay attention to a fair amount of the UFC. I see a lot of the women. Some are dowry worthy, some aren't. It's just how they are. But I'd fear them all, just because I feel like they'd like head kick me, punch me in the face. Like they wouldn't give a shit. They just beat my ass.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about, like, we have to remember, these are professional fighters.
Oh yeah,
We're not taking on any of them and winning.
They know what it's like to be punched in the face repeatedly and still come back.
Exactly, yeah.
I've taken maybe like a few shots, punches in the face, and that's about it. No, they do more. So yeah, the point is, other younger men, date a professional woman fighter. So as for me, you can't be blamed for beating her up, because you know that would be ridiculous.
And on that note.
That's the perfect way to end. All right, fine
That's,
with
all
that.
right, yeah. All right.
We can end with that. This is 60 Minutes with Karl G. Thank you for ending. I'm sorry we sure had to end it on attempting to beat up women, but being beat up by them instead. Thank you for watching. This is all on YouTube. Is there anything else to say?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, at Xavier Jacob Morris. Got shows on the East Coast coming up. Just check my Instagram for dates.
And catch me at Instagram at Darron Fine Silver, and I rarely use Twitter, but at Really Darron if you want to hear me talk stupid shit. And I'm sure I have shows coming up. I've got stuff in New Mexico and the East Coast and wherever. And send me your favorite GIF.
Tremendous with that. Well, if it's YouTube, it is at This Is Karl. That is Karl with a K, not a C like those fuckhead moron Karls. If you're trying to find me at Twitter, it is Goldthorpe Karl. And then if we're going for Instagram, it's Goldie Gone, like going gone, you motherfuckers that know how to do a play on words. Let's go with that. What's the last thing to say? What do you want to tell the viewers and shit?
Respect women.
Kids, just like I said, always fact checked. Just fact check and you'll
Respect
be okay.
women and fact checked.
I guess
You'll be a better person if you do both of those things.
big time with it. Well, I guess I would kill kids one thing. Your bullies, within 10 years, they're either going to be 1, dead, 2, incarcerated in some correctional facility, 3, have multiple children by the age of 25, like at my age, which would be horrible, or 4, the most likely occurrence, they stayed in their hometown and they were irrelevant fucks for the rest of their life. Thank you for watching, and that's a great thing to end on.